and how did it feel Saturday?
It was great. Injuries happen in sports, and we got to be next man up kind of thing. I was luckily my name was called and do the preparation and stuff, and I just had my chance and I took it, and I'm happy we got the win.
Nolan, they've said good things about you in camp and everything, so you just had to be ready?
Yes, sir. It's like I just said, it's a next man up kind of thing. Injuries happen in sports, and when you get your trust, and you got to keep it.
How'd you think it went for you?
I thought I did good. There's always room for improvement, but I think it was a good stepping stone in the right direction.
You obviously played tight end in high school.
Mm-hmm.
What's the transition been like, and how are you feeling now?
I feel good. We got one of the best coaches in the country, if not the best. So, it's just he gives you the tools, and you just got to execute with them.
How tough has it been to build that chemistry when so many guys are in and out with injuries?
We come in together all the time and just watch film and just hang out with each other, so it was pretty easy even with the new transfer guys to come in and just kind of build that chemistry, and we've been going strong ever since.
A lot of eyeballs on that position too.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that something you're used to that? I mean, usually you don't get noticed unless there is some speculation about that position.
Offensive line here is a standard, and we got to live up to that standard every day. And you see guys in the NFL doing well right now, and just got to kind of replicate them and try to get where they're at right now.
If a fan said, "Hey, what do you have, you as a unit, to be where you want to be?" What would you tell them?
Kind of just live up to what we were expected to. Coach B, like I said, he's one of the best offensive line coaches in the country. He's a standard for us, and we need to live up to that standard every day. We need to do our job, and that's all we can do.
What steps you think are the biggest steps you guys got to take?
Just communication and just trusting in each other.
So has that been lacking here through the first?
I wouldn't say it's been lacking. I just think everyone needs to do better across the board. It's a game of inches, like happens all the time. We just need to step up.
You mentioned needing to get better. Where do you think, is there an area or two that maybe is a particular focus?
I just think
week?
Across the board. Like I said, communication for sure. When everyone's on the same page, we can execute and we can execute the plays we're supposed to.
Are you guys getting that violent push you guys are wanting? Are you getting that physical play you guys are wanting on the offensive line?
We can always be nastier. Always can bury people on the ground, and just it's always, like I said before, we just got to keep getting better with everything we do.
What about specifically in the run game? What's been missing there?
Communication, and then just doing our job. Really, we got our job is, it's not the easiest job in the world, but if we do our job, we're going to execute and we're going to have big plays. So just doing our job.
When you say physical, because everybody says you got to be more physical, explain that to the average fan. What does that mean? I mean, because they said, man, all these guys are big.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Coach talks about it all the time. Like they're on scholarship too. They're big guys. They're physical. So we just need to get our hands inside of theirs and move them off the ball, and then we create space for the running back and quarterback. He needs to run himself.
I was talking to Josh about bringing that physicality into practice. How hard has that been for the whole offensive line group when you've been so banged up to still have that kind of edge every day in practice on top of it?
We just got to bring juice every day. It's always going to be hard. We got, like I said, we got scholarship guys too. We got big guys, so we just got to be physical, and it's just part of the game.
How important is it building that rapport with Jackson when you have a young quarterback, that offensive line quarterback rapport? You need to make him feel comfortable. How important is it to continue to make him feel confident with his job when you guys need to build that rapport? And it's hard because you are rotating so many offensive linemen.
He's got to trust in us. Trust in the protection, and the running back's got to trust in us too. And it started in fall camp, and actually it started all the way back in winter workouts. So building that trust from winter workouts to spring ball, all the way into fall camp, and we just keep that going. The sky's the limit for us.
Do you think it's difficult when you do rotate so many different personnel because of things you can't control with injuries?
I wouldn't say difficult. It's kind of just, like I said, like I've been saying, the next man up. Like everyone's got to be ready to do their job. Doesn't matter who you are, and once you get your shot, you got to take it and help the team win.
Brent Venables said that Garen Hatchett's not going to play again this year. What does that mean for y'all's offensive line?
G's a great friend of mine. He's a new guy, but he's a great guy, and we're going to need to step up, like I said.
Has Coach Bedenbaugh's message or morale changed at all over the last couple of weeks?
Absolutely not. He is, like I said, he's a standard, and if we're not living up to the standard, he's going to be honest with us. So we just got to live up to that standard and play the best we can.